Hi guys, so it was requested for me to do a skincare routine slash like how to fight acne video. I don't know, I did karate chops. Yeah, that was yeah. First of all, I just wanted to say that I am a big fan of, you know, things that work the same as other things that cost less. You know what I mean? I'm talking about like drugstore like facial products. I'm a big fan of that because it does the same thing as high-end things. For me anyways, that's just from my experience. So, sorry, I'm in kind of like a weird mood right now. I'm like really antsy because I've been sitting in class all day and I want to go for a run, but I decided to make this first. Now my mind is like, oh my god, I want to go for a run, but I'm like, okay, but I'm going to make this video now. So I am just going to first talk about like tips that I have, just like in general, and then I am going to show you my skincare routine after. Tip number 1 would definitely be to make sure that you use a foundation that does not break your skin out and that works with your skin. Now, for a long time I've been using the CoverGirl Clean Oil Control because I do have very oily skin, so this one does not break me out and it works really well with my skin. So that is tip number 1. Just make sure that if a product breaks you out, don't keep using it. Obviously, that's kind of obvious, but tip number 2 is to not overload your face with powder. You know, just lightly dust powder on your face, because if you put a lot of powder on your face, or for me at least, I find that it clogs my pores and I break out a lot more when I use a lot of powder. So if I ever get oily, I want to put more powder on to, you know, cancel out the oil, but you can use like oil blotting sheets instead. I think that's a better alternative because you don't want to constantly cake powder all over your face all day. Tip number 3 is to always take off your makeup. Always. Okay, so I am guilty of having the bad habit of sleeping in my makeup. I used to. Don't anymore. Because I would wake up and my face would just feel so gross, like even if it's just like, you know, like forgetting like one little spot of your face or something. So just make sure you clean your whole face every time before you go to bed. That is one of the biggest things, I think. Tip number 4 is to always clean up your makeup brushes. I never realized before how much bacteria can be on your makeup brushes, but when you think about it, you're applying powder and then putting it back and sitting in the air like all day. So I clean my brushes maybe once a week? No. Once a week or once every 2 weeks, it just depends. I don't know what's like the best amount, but I just think it's important, you know, sometimes. Use the Dawn Plus Odor Eraser dish soap. I use this to clean my makeup brushes. It makes them really soft and it doesn't damage them, and yeah, sometimes I even condition my brushes too. Okay, tip number 5 is to exfoliate your face. Now I use this Neutrogena Daily Scrub Oil-Free Acne Wash thingy, and it has little beads and it exfoliates your skin just to remove dead skin. So I do that about once a week, you know, clean new face, and plus it makes your face so much softer. Tip number 6 is to moisturize, even if you have oily skin like me. I use this moisturizer from Up and Up, which is the Target brand. It has salicylic acid in it, so it's moisturizer and acne fighting cream like in one. So if you put it on your face, it's moisturizing and getting rid of acne, and I love this. And so I find when I apply moisturizer, my makeup is so much smoother and, you know, it's easier to put on. Tip number 7 is to have benzoyl peroxide. Now there's different percentages. This one is 5%, and it really doesn't matter what brand you use. And it really doesn't matter what brand you use. I have used all brands and they've all pretty much done the same thing for me. And this is 5%, and I believe there's 10%, and I don't know what other. I've only tried 5% and 10%. And this is an acne treatment gel, and I just use this for like spots like on like problem areas and like one pimple, just rub, you know, a dot of the gel on it. And the 5% I find gets rid of my acne, but it doesn't dry out my face too much. But if the 5% doesn't work for you, I would suggest doing 10 because that's more concentrated, it's stronger. So, but it could dry out your face. So that's the only, like, you just have to kind of trial and error. My last tip is, and kind of getting into my routine, is this Clean and Clear facial cleanser, which removes all of my makeup. So it has like makeup remover, and you just rub it all over your face, rinse your face off, and it gets rid of all of my makeup. So I do that to make sure I get all of my makeup off, and then I put this Continue Control Acne Cleanser Benzoyl Peroxide wash on my face, and this is also from Clean and Clear, and I just put that on to control acne because it helps with acne. So those are all the tips that I have. If you guys have any more questions about like oily skin in general or my skincare routine in general, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And now I'm going to go ahead and get into my skincare routine. It's really simple and very affordable. Like I said, all my things are from the drugstore, so I will see you then. Okay, so for my skincare routine, I do all of this in the shower normally, so I'm just going to explain to you what I do. I take my Clean and Clear cleanser that removes all my makeup. I rub it on my hands, rub it on my face, rinse my face off with water, and then I wipe my face down with a white washcloth. And I just got some old ones. It doesn't really matter if I stain them with my makeup because that does happen sometimes. But if I use a white washcloth, I can see, you know, and make sure I got all the makeup off. And then after that, I will wash my face with this cleanser for acne control, and then I will wipe that off. So I do both of those in the shower, and then once a week I do my exfoliation scrub in the shower. And if I do this one, I don't do this one. So once a week, instead of doing this, I do the exfoliation. And then when I get out of the shower, I have a clean face. I pat it dry, and I apply my moisturizer all over my face. And then I apply my benzoyl peroxide to the problem areas that I do have all over my face. And that is it for my skincare routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you found it helpful. Like I said, if you have any more questions, leave them down below, and I will get to you as soon as I can. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Okay, that was really weird. Yeah?
Are you ready to go?
To go where?
To make new prices?
Do you need to go now?
Yeah.
Like right now? Okay. Because I'm almost done with the video.